They say that everything happens for a reason, and it can't be different for this happy family who adopted a 1-month-old baby. In 2003, they heard of an orphan Chinese baby that was abandoned in a showbox. Chuck and Kim Walker would soon make a decision that will change their lives forever. Here is their story, which left us breathless. Love and kindness everywhere. It all started when the little baby was found in a shoebox. In the Hunan province of China, how did Chuck and Kim become the baby's parents, and what does the clock have to do with their story? Let's start with the beginning of the story, and you will see. The devout Christians have loved each other for more than 30 years. They married in 1982, and 2 years after that, their family had a new member, their first son, Brad. Kim Walker got pregnant again, but tragedy would soon come. After a year and a half since Brad was born, the second boy she carried has died at birth. But this tragedy wouldn't stop Kim and Chuck to have more children. They were determined to adopt a baby, and soon something amazing happened. The couple thought of adopting, but only had the courage 16 years after. In 2000, they adopted a baby girl called Caitlin. Still, it felt like there was something missing. So this is when they heard about a Chinese baby 8,000 miles away. Her story was soul-crushing. Chuck told CBN in 2015 in an interview that in 2003, they felt like God had a plan for another daughter in our lives. And God was indeed listening to the Walkers' wish. Miles away in Hunan, a baby girl was found in a paper box outside a train station. Was it fate? The one-child policy forced a lot of families to abandon their firstborn daughters in hopes that they would have a son to carry the family's name. Fortunately, the girl was saved and taken to a local orphanage. Soon after, her life will change completely. The Walkers heard about the baby girl from China, and Chuck stated that God just said that's where you gotta be. So they didn't waste a second, and they went to China. What happens next will melt your heart. They saw her picture and fell in love with the baby. So with other 13 families from America, they went to adopt Chinese baby orphans. In 2 days, they could return back to their home in Texas with their new baby girl, Kenzie. The couple fell in love with their new daughter, and it seemed that it was fate who brought them together. And this is where the story gets even more interesting. The baby girl got to her new home and was amazed by the family's grandfather clock. Every time it struck the hour, the girl would sing with the clock, making the same sounds. That's when her adoptive parents knew their girl was gifted. And that's not all. Soon the baby girl would shock the world, and everything started with this clock. The adoptive mother said that whenever her daughter heard the clock chime, she walked up to it and looked at it and mimicked the sound, exactly on pitch. Not only little Kenzie got a new home, but she also discovered her talent. The noises she made as a baby would soon make her famous. You won't believe what happened next that changes their lives forever. The Walkers knew that their little daughter was naturally gifted, and seeing her grow up and constantly singing made them proud. Kim said that singing was a part of what Kenzie was, so they took her to music classes. You won't believe what happened next. Whenever her friends came to her house, Kenzie would make them sit and listen to her singing. Soon she would have a huge audience. See it for yourself. Now Kenzie said that she can't remember a time when she never sang, and that it's something she always did. Everywhere she went, her talent would soon be noticed by thousands of people. Not to mention that she plans to use it to make a change in the world. Her singing was so great that she was asked to sing the national anthem at a Houston Astronal baseball game, and she would return to stun the audience a few more times. Her parents were overwhelmed. Kim remembers when Kenzie first walked on the field. My heart was pounding. It was overwhelming. and she walked out and just belted it. Her talent was then discovered by a Grammy-nominated producer, Mark Carman, who offered Little Kinsey a recording contract. She had her debut album, Simple Gifts, recorded in Nashville. Kinsey remembers when she was 5 years old and told her mother she wanted to be a famous singer. Kinsey can't believe she is famous, and she said that I'm actually here. I'm not in a dream. This is for real. Her parents are also amazed and proud of their little girl. Chuck admitted that everything is a bit overwhelming, as they are a normal family. Kinsey uses her voice to spread the Christian message as much as she can. She says that it's her duty to help others. I need to help them because God helped me, and through God I can help them. An act of kindness can travel very far, as we have all seen with the Walker family, and it's so heartwarming when you see it spreads everywhere. Things indeed happen for a reason. The shoebox, the stranger who found her, a kind family, and the grandfather's clock, mixed with tons of love and kindness, have created this beautiful young girl that wants to give back what she has so far received. Thank you, Kinsey, for teaching the world that anything is possible if you try. What do you think of this story? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to share this beautiful video with your friends and family.